friends, and family, we're gathered here today to join together this man and this woman in sacred matrimony. This union is commended to be honorable among all, and therefore is not to be entered into lightly, but reverently, carefully, and solemnly into this blessed state, which these two persons present now have come to be joined. If any person can show cause why they may not be joined together, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Marriage is a union of a husband and wife in heart, body, and mind. It is intended for their mutual joy and for the help and comfort given to one another in prosperity and adversity. But more importantly, it's a means through which a stable and loving environment may be obtained. Through marriage, Fernando Flores and Peggy Han make a commitment together to face their disappointments, embrace their dreams, realize their hopes, and accept each other's failures. Fernando and Peggy will make a promise to one another to aspire to these deeds throughout their lives together, through mutual understanding, openness, and sensitivity. We together here today to witness one's life's most sacred acts. This occasion marks the celebration of love and commitment with which this man and this woman begin their lives together. And now, through this time, with them being joined together in the holiest of bonds, who gives this man, who gives this woman to this man?
I get that.
This is a beginning and a continuation of their growth as individuals. With mutual care, respect, responsibility, and knowledge comes the affirmation of each one's own life of happiness, growth, and freedom. With respect for each individual's boundaries comes the freedom to love unconditionally within the emotional safety of a loving relationship. With care and responsibility towards self and one another comes potential for a full and happy union. By gathering here today, all the wishes of happiness and fondness hopes for Fernando and Peggy are present here, and we assure them that our hearts are in tune with theirs. These moments are meaningful to us all. For what greater thing is there for two human souls to feel that they are joined together, to strengthen each other in all labor, to minister to each other in all sorrow, and to share with one another in all happiness. This relationship stands for love, loyalty, honesty, and trust, but most of all, for friendship. It is from the pillar of friendship that their love and destiny is now charted. We must not think that anyone can direct the course of love, for if love finds you worthy, love will direct you. Marriage is an act of faith and personal commitment, as well as moral, physical union between two people. Marriage has been described as the best and most important relationship that can exist between them. This is a contractual scenario of true trust and true love. into a single growing energy of spiritual life. It is a moral commitment that requires and deserves daily attention. Marriage should be a lifelong dedication to the ideal of loving kindness, backed with everlasting love. Now they're going to share personal vows.
Peggy, never had I thought that a blind date at a coffee shop, which started with the question, "Are you Fernando?" would lead us to standing in front of our friends and family here today. And by the way, I'm really glad I was the only Fernando at that Starbucks. I clearly remember the sound of that moment, the voice in the air, just before I looked up and saw you for the first time. You were truly as beautiful as you sounded, as beautiful as you are now. And since that moment, you have completely changed my life. You've gifted me with a new perspective, a new hope, and a promise of a wonderful life in which we both can build together. I promise to support you, your dreams, to honor you, and to love you unconditionally, even when the skies turn gray and threatening. And I promise to be your partner in all things, never demanding, but working with you as part of a whole. And I promise, should there ever only be one last piece of avocado or chocolate, you could have it. From this day forward, I promise to walk with you through every experience, in every adventure, in every corner of the world, or coffee shop for that matter. I love you.
Fernando, I love you with all my heart. I know with the two of us together, we will be stronger through the ups and downs of life. Given our work, we experience events most don't have to go through. I vow that I'll support you, be there for you, care for you, love you, and share my desserts with you. Thank you for loving me, even though I'm not good with directions. Thanks for taking care of the bugs and insects, big and small. Most importantly, thank you for being thoughtful, caring, and loving. I look forward to all of our wonderful adventures together. I love you.
Do you, Fernando, take Peggy to be your wife, to live together in a state of holy matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her, in sickness and in health, for richer or poor, in sadness and in joy, to cherish and continually bestow upon her your heart's deepest devotion, forsaking all others, keeping yourself only unto her, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Peggy, take Fernando to be your husband, to live together in the state of matrimony? Will you love him? Will you love him? Comfort him? Honor and keep him in sickness and in health, for richer or poor, in sadness and in joy, to cherish and continually bestow upon him your deepest devotion, forsaking all others, keeping yourself only unto him, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
May I please have the rings? May these rings be blessed as a symbol of this loving unity. Wherever they go, may they always return to one another. May they grow in understanding and in compassion. May the home which they establish together be blessed, a blessed place of friendship and comfort. May these rings on their fingers symbolize the spirit of love in their hearts and the commitment to one another. In placing this ring on Peggy's finger, repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you
With this ring, I marry you
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
May my everlasting friendship
In my everlasting friendship
and continually growing love
and continually growing love
be a symbol of our tomorrows.
be a symbol of all our tomorrows.
And placing this ring on Fernando's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you
I marry you
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is the symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all our tomorrows.
and the promise of all our tomorrows.
May you always share with each other the gifts of love, be in one heart, and create a home that puts your hearts, your love, your generosity, and kindness first. And as much as Fernando and Peggy had consented together in marriage before us today, they have also pledged their faith and declared their unity by giving and receiving a ring and are now joined. Remember to always be each other's best friend. What therefore God has joined here together, let no one put asunder. May your days be good and long upon this earth. And so, by the power vested in me, by God Almighty and the state of California, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Meet Mr. and Mrs. Correct.